Hi, today we are going to learn about lighting. What is lighting and what is shading? Okay, last class we have learned about hatching. What are types of hatching? Yes, so how do we consider light and shade in any drawing we do? First, see, we did in hatching in the last class. We have taken light from here and we have taken dark here, and we have taken light here, we have taken dark here. Means this is tint and this is shade. The light side of the drawing part is called tint and the dark side of the drawing part is called shade. But how do we take these lights and shades? Means how we do consider which side is light, which side is dark. Okay, depends upon the light source of the nature we have. What is the light source of the nature? Sun. Yes, according to the sun movements we will get different types and different angles of light. According to the light angles we will get shade, means shadow angles. If the sun is from this side we will get shadow this side. If it's sun from this side we will get shadow this side. That is how we will learn today. Okay, I'll show you practically how the light and shade, light angle shades, and how we get dark shades in an object. Now I'm gonna experiment in a light and I'll show you using this object. Okay, using this object I'll show you the lights, the angles of lights, and how we get shades and darks, how we get tints and shades. Okay, let us see what are that. Now let us see how the light and shades are formed. Okay, you can see on my screen right now I'm using an object to show you the light and shades. How do we take dark sides and how we consider light parts? Let us see here. The first lighting is the side lighting. I'm gonna rotate my light. Can you see in the object, the 3/4 of the object part has light and 1/4 of the object is dark. I'm pointing with my finger. See, the 1/4 of the object is dark and the 3/4 of the object has light, and you can see a slight light, very bright light line here. This is the side lighting we are talking about. Okay, and if I slowly rotate towards the other direction, you can completely see the lighting is only occupied off of the object. See, I'm going to point it again. You have got completely half dark here and half light here. That's how you will study the lighting and dark shade. That's how we consider when we do any drawing. That's how we will consider from which direction the light is coming and how much the object is occupying the light. If I'm going to change the direction into a different direction now. See here, I've changed into other side. See here, now the object has occupied this side of the light because I've changed the direction of the light. Now here it's a darkness and you can see the shadow, it is very elongated. And if I change the direction again, see the shade part, how it's moving. The shadow part, it's completely moving according to my light. And if I change the direction again, I'm going for the third direction, that is the top. Can you see the shadow? How did it come from the elongated? It came directly here. And if you see it, I can see here, I'm pointing with my finger. You can see very lighter areas on the top most layers. If you come down, you'll be feeling all the shadows here in the, can you see that shadow? Yes, all the shadows here in the bottom. Now the next lighting is a front light. It's very simple. We all see this lighting in the studios. Okay, any photo studio where we go, everybody will be using this lighting, front lighting. See here, you don't find any shadows in this. all we find is a bright light on your face. See, if you can see in the center of the object, you'll be having a very bright light here, and you'll be having the shadow part exactly opposite of the direction. See, if I change little bit of the direction of the light, see, can you see the shadow here now on the back side of the object? Like this, the back side of the object, you will be finding the shadows. That is how we take lights and shades in the drawing part or in the painting part. Anyway, when you study a light or shade, it depends on the travel of the light. See how the light is traveling. You can see the graduation darkness of the object moving along with my light. That's how, see, that's how we study it. It comes from the nature, how the sun moves. According to the sunlight, we study the dark and light of the subject. Any subject, it may be a pencil study, it may be a painting, it may be acrylic color, it may be watercolor. Anything always depends upon the lighting of the subject. Okay, when the sun rises, we'll be having a different type of light. When sunset, we'll be having a different type of light. And when sun is in the mid of the head, we'll be having a different type of light. So according to the sun, the shadows and the lights move. That's how we'll take the light part and the dark part. That's how we'll fix those lights and dark shades in our drawings. Here are some of the examples I have shown you before. Okay, before this I have showed you using the light, how the light travels and how we take the dark parts and light parts, right? I have given you few examples of one of the lightings. Okay, each one of the lightings I have given some of the examples here. I have tried to teach you. Okay, see, this part is side lighting. I have used only side lighting in this. For example, the light source from here, it's here like this. The light source of this drawing, it's coming from here, and you can see only the light part here and the dark part here, and you have seen shadow here. This is a side part, side lighting. And the other one is, this is top lighting, but not completely from the top, it is from the corner area, from here. It is coming from here, means a corner top lighting. For example, it's like a morning 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. in the morning. That time we won't see the sun exactly on the top of our head, we just see our sun in the corner of the head. Okay, that's called a corner top lighting. When this lighting appears, we may see the object covers a little part of the light, and the shade is a lot of shade we will see in the corners. Okay, like this, we will see a very depth tones in the bottom areas, and we will see a deep shadows here, the deep shadows here, and we will see a very long, I don't have space here, that I did not do the long shadow, but in this lighting we will see a long shadows in the both. Here also we will see a very long shadows, and here also we will see a very long shadows. And this one is similar to the same here and a different direction. The light source is from here, the same, the first lighting, side lighting, but in a different direction. See here, the sunlight is from here, so this part of the object is light and this part of the object is dark. And here the sunlight is from this corner, it is coming from here. That's how the sunlight of this object is, it's coming from here. So you can see the light part only in the top corners of this side, and you see all the dark edges opposite of the direction, and you can see that shadow here. And can you guess what direction is this? It is exactly on the top, like 12 noon in the afternoon, where we see the sunlight is exactly on our head. That's a time we'll see this kind of lighting. Okay, we can see the shadows of the object are completely on the bottom area, and the light area we can see in the top corners. If you see this surface area here, it's completely white, there are no shadows here. And even inside the object we have light part here. As it goes deeper, you will find shadows here, and the same way it goes to everything. See here, we have light part on the top and the shadows on the bottom. This is how you see the lighting when the sun is on our head. And this is the front. I have spoken you right. This part of lighting used regularly in studios, in photo studios. When you see an portrait photo studio, you will see a big light flash in a square rectangle form. You will see it in front of you. It's kept in front of you. That's a front lighting. So you will see a complete white tint in the middle, and you see shadows in the edges, a complete edges, not very shadows, very light shadows in complete edge of the object. Even in some cases there won't be any shadow, you will see the shadows in the background. That's how the front lighting is. I'm gonna put the light source here. It's front from coming from the front. That's a light study you need to learn. Okay, if you understand these lights and shades, it is very simple to make a painting or a drawing. Okay, so I hope you all understood this light and shade part. Try to practice this, try to experiment with lights and shades. That's it for the class. Thank you.